Okay, I'm going to talk about something really simple and hopefully very quick. The one wet dream lens for every portrait photographer is the 85mm. Now, if you're a Nikon shooter, you probably have an 85mm D or 1.8 G, or even an older 85mm f. Oh my God, look at that big piece of glass. 85mm f 1.4 D series autofocus Nikon, or the insanely expensive, overhyped, mostly plastic, $1,600 85mm f 1.4 G series Nikon is the current version of this, basically. Okay, this is still a very, very expensive lens. Costs the same thing as the little gem right down here. And now I'm going to tell you why you're an idiot. Oh, no, you don't like being talked down to, right? Well, I've owned every 85mm out there ever made for Nikon. And let me tell you a little secret, okay? This Carl Zeiss lens, this planar 85mm f 1.4, oh my God, what a piece of glass. You think, oh, that's Carl Zeiss, that's expensive stuff. Well, that lens could be had same as new for $950 to $1,000. It is still a lot cheaper, better made, sharper, better micro contrast. What's micro contrast? Well, that is perceptual depth. And that is really important, especially if you do black and white photography. If you're into black and white photography and you don't have a good micro contrast lens, you are up the creek without a paddle. You need to get the Carl Zeiss 85mm f 1.4. Cheap lens, incredible quality, second to none. It will last several lifetimes. It will last well beyond you. Unless you drop it, of course, but that applies to any lens. So much better than the rest of these other Nikons. I've owned them all in 85mm. I have used them all. The Carl Zeiss, you think, oh my God, I can't afford a Carl Zeiss lens. Well, what are you saving up for this lens for? You can get this lens cheaper. Would you be saving up $1,600 for an 85mm f 1.4 G series, the current modern version of this lens? Well, if you are, then you're paying $600 more for a lens that is far, far inferior to this lens for $600 less. This is the lens you want. Oh my God, what's manual focus? Well, if you don't know how to use a manual focus lens, then you got issues. This is not a sports action lens. Okay, this is not a moving critter lens. It is a portrait lens. Head and shoulders or portrait studio lens, indoor, outdoor, doesn't matter. Who cares if it's manual focus? There's nothing inside of this thing to break, really. It is divinely simple, and simplicity is divinity, and this lens isn't exquisite, it's the tits. And for what you get for the money, this lens is unmatched. It blows the hell out of Nikon. Now, if you've only got a couple $100, you want to get an 85mm f 1.8 D, awesome lens, perfectly fine, very understandable. But if you are trying to get, and you are a total bokeh slut, and you're trying to say for this lens, or the lens above it, the current version 85mm f 1.4 G, then you are an idiot. Because this lens is that much better. How much better is it? It's better in every way, shape, and form. Perceptual depth, rendered depth, quality of construction, durability, sharpness, everything, color saturation, it beats it all. It beats all of these. So, when you are looking for a portraiture lens, and you think you can afford a Carl Zeiss, please take these points into consideration. Okay? 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 Good. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Happy New Year.